Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen here at Soul Magic Inspirations, and I felt guided today to do a little mini reading about Isis, the goddess Isis, and I've got some information as well as some cards. So I just felt her energy strongly wanted to come through today. I was reading something about her last night, and I just wanted to do a reading on her and share some information for those that don't know anything about Isis. So let's get you some information. So Isis was worshipped in ancient Egypt for over 7,000 years. Her devotees were prevalent through the Greek and Roman occupations of Egypt and spread into the wider Mediterranean. She encompassed the magic powers of all other deities and was known as the Lady of 10,000 Names. She played a central role as spiritual teacher and mother to the great leaders of the ancient Egyptian civilization. Within goddess spirituality, she is known to hold unique keys to sacred feminine power. Mary Magdalene was initiated into priestess magic under her tutelage, and Queen Isis guards our sacred contracts to the great goddess. She helps us to rise above past limitations to fulfill our soul's deepest role on earth. So for all of us now, a life-transforming process is underway. A great wake-up call is sounding. She holds her golden ankh symbol, and Queen Isis speaks to you. It's time to develop and share your deepest soul gifts. You're activating sacred contracts to your divine feminine mission on earth. These are spiritual agreements that reside in your consciousness. There are many ways to answer your contracts. If you commit to healing from trauma, you'll be an inspiring example. If you choose to live from your inner truth, you'll make it possible for others to do the same. Your sacred contracts are rooted in whatever you most dream of being, doing, and giving. When you draw this card, you're expanding beyond all limited ideas of who you are and what you think you can do. I bring your relationship with your mother into a healing space and may guide you into therapy. Don't fear this process, as it can bring karmic soul healing for your entire lineage, and you'll feel free to be fully yourself. This could also be a message of love from your mother. Commit to your true purpose, no matter what it takes. Invocation. I stop playing small and expand beyond all previous limits. Wow. So it's time to step into your soul purpose. So we have a message from Isis here. So we have the Mother of Life, nourishment of the golden grain mother. We can sometimes fall into existing and doing rather than living. We only know that this has happened when suddenly our life seems dry, depleted, filled with tasks, or it feels like we are stuck in a rut or habit that may have been comfortable but is becoming stifling and suppressing. Isis, the Mother of Life, holds the ability to restore even the most numb, resistant and difficult circumstances and people back into your life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave. Open your arms and receive. Beautiful. So be ready to receive. And we have the message of strength. Goddess of magic, Isis, gives you the strength to overcome. She makes miracles happen. So take advantage of all that incredible power behind you right now. Wow, so she's given you the strength to move forward. And we have protection. And she is protecting you right now. She is around your energy. She is encouraging divine feminines to really step up, take back their power, and, you know, move forward in life. Isis was the daughter of Nut, who was the sky goddess, and Nut was the wife of Geb, the sky king or god, and they produced Isis. And Isis was known for protection, magic, motherhood, and funerary rites. So let's get another message. So we've got balance, career and home life. So that's always a challenge, especially for feminines, I feel, to do this. So this card is a reminder to keep that balance in your life. You can do this more easily than you may imagine. You may already know which part of your life is lopsided, and you may be feeling symptoms of burnout. You can rapidly shift your energy in positive ways by devoting time each day to your priorities. Even 30 minutes a day spent in meaningful ways will lift your mood, morale and motivation. Players, what's needed right now. Make sure your needs are being met and delegate work to others. Say no to unrealistic demands upon your time and be honest with yourself. Keep healthy boundaries in your work and home life and spend more time devoted to activities that make your heart sing with joy. So, you know, don't be afraid to say no. It's taking back that power, and don't deplete your energy. You know, don't give from an empty cup. We need time for self-love, self-care, to honour and nurture yourself. Isis demonstrated a perfectly balanced life as a great spiritual teacher and a devoted wife and mother to Osiris and Horus. Isis is a much revered Egyptian goddess who symbolises feminine strength and power. She can help you find enough time and energy to enjoy all aspects of your life if you ask for her assistance. So she's waiting to help. And we've got past life. This situation involves your past life memories. So in Isis, in the story of Isis, her husband was murdered in a battle with his brother and torn into pieces, and Isis brought him back to life, basically. She found all the pieces and she brought him back to life. I mean, obviously that's a very abbreviated version of it. And whatever's going on with you right now, the situation could involve some past life memories. So you may want to do some past life regression therapy. You know, there's meditations online that you can do. You know, I think when we look back, sometimes it can help us move forward. And some things that you're dealing with right now, or blocks or stuck energy, could be linked with a past life experience. And sometimes we need to tap into that to, you know, free ourselves up to be able to move forward. So again, we've got rebirth here. The process of soul retrieval, resurrection and rebirth is a theme throughout the stories of the Egyptian goddess Isis, and it's time to address now. This is a powerful moment to see some of what you thought you'd lost go through a process of regeneration and live again. Like magic, the pieces of you that were considered lost in old wounds and stories are ready to be reclaimed in a healthier, mature version. Where you were hopeless, now there is hope. Where you lost faith, you have the capacity for more. Where there was inequity and injustice, now you can see a better way. Where you were abandoned, you can choose you. You are ready to face these parts of yourself and to gather them together as you step into a newer, more powerful version of yourself. Your work, your relationships, and your creativity. Have courage. Let go of blame and claim your accountability, and then co-create something better. You can do this. The goddess Isis has come to help you as a potent supporter in your growth. Isis' message for you: you are not broken, you are not wounded beyond healing, and opportunities are not necessarily lost forever. Your insistence on defining yourself by your losses and wound stories are not serving you. Your alignment task is to fully accept things as they are and choose to find a way to put the pieces back together. Let die what doesn't serve you and focus on what works. There is so much goodness to come in this situation. Even in this moment you feel trapped. The goddess Isis wants only the best for you. As your fierce ally, she will challenge you when you go off track. So pick up the pieces, tell a new story, and find home again. You will be amazed at how beautiful things come together when you reject the trap created by stories you tell yourself. You have the key. Use it. Wow, powerful. And again, resurrection, rebirth, resurrection. It's time. It's time to bring forward the new version of you. Why have you sacrificed your own life for the sake of others? You've given away the most precious thing in life, you. All these years of dedication for the sake of your principles, all the pain and suffering, and yet you've ignored your own needs by putting others before you. This learned behaviour has become a destructive pattern in your life. Stop self-imposing the victim upon yourself and take steps to live out your dreams. By self-sacrificing yourself, you have forgotten who you truly should be. Never act as others expect you to be. Instead, take responsibility for your life and quit blaming others for your disappointments and failures. You need to be in service to yourself first and foremost. Take care of yourself and learn to say no to others and their demands enslave you. Be like the phoenix as you rise from the ashes of resurrection, for Isis invites you to reclaim your personal power. Stop behaving like a martyr. Always help with a loving heart, never resentment. Hand any guilt over to Isis and make a commitment to be kind to yourself. Make a list of your goals and take steps to achieve them. Take control and responsibility for your life. Seize the day. Wow. So powerful. So take responsibility for your own life. And a final message to you. Temple of Black Obsidian, the Dark Healing Chamber. Let's get your final message. Beloved Initiate, the most challenging task is not to confront an external enemy, but to take courage in both hands and journey within to meet our own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance and light to it. That is the sacred purpose of any enemy, within or without, to bring us more deeply into our own being as we seek to find and heal the darkness within. Now I just want to end with an incantation. I call upon the temple of obsidian black. I call on the love of Isis so strong, stronger than any judgment or attack. It heals and makes whole any past wrong. I now choose to see the truth of my being whole. I see how in this pain I played a role. I choose to let pain of judgment be released. I choose to love and accept with deep peace. Transformation and healing now come to me. I love all parts of my being, infinite and free. I'm going to leave it there. Love and blessings.